Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's very special edition of Anomalous Daily. It's special because I had one hell of a sighting last night. So let me set the picture for you. We're in the south of Portugal. We're about 25 minutes drive away from Faro Airport. That's important because I'm used to seeing what overflying airplanes look like at different altitudes. I can tell the difference. We had a busy day yesterday, doing loads of work on the land where I live on, and we had a sort of party last night around a fire with lots of families and kids and everything, all having drinks, having a laugh. And I'm up there looking at the sky like I always do. You know, you don't see anything if you don't look up. And if more people looked up, more people would see what I have seen. And then last night, sitting next to my wife, looking up at the sky, and I said to her, "Look, there's a satellite. Look, there's a satellite up there." And we're looking up at the sky, looking up at the satellite, and then there's two what look like stars off to the left. And we're watching this satellite come across, and it comes and meets these other two satellites, these other two stars, and all of a sudden, the other two stars start moving with it. They weren't satellites. They were not stars. And unless satellites can be stationary and then decide to move, you know, they definitely weren't satellites. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that on video. Shame, because that was the most impressive thing of the evening. But I did go on to have another 11 or 12 sightings after that in the space of 45 minutes. It was absolutely phenomenal. Now, I've seen orbs, I've seen things in the sky, all sorts of weird and wonderful things, but I've never seen this many in such a short space of time. They were going in different directions, they were banking, changing direction, changing speed. These were not airplanes, these were not satellites, these were, without a doubt, in my mind, UAP. So let's start. Let's go through some of these videos and see what you guys think. Let's have a little look. Here we go. Right. So give it a second. We've got a couple of stars that are like in the middle there. And if you wait while I zoom in. Oh, look. Hello. Now, this is quite good, actually. Let's go back a bit here just before we zoom in. So it looks like it's going in one direction. And actually, the moment that I zoom in, it seems to head north. Look. And it's going up now. And now it's going left. One more time. Look at the star. It's going up. And now it's going left. Let's just do that one more time. Up. And now it's going left. What do you think? Now, these things were tiny. They looked like stars. If it wasn't for the change of direction, I would have just gone, "Oh, it's a satellite." Amazing, and it's a great view. We actually tried to get a telescope out later on, but we couldn't get the bloody thing to even focus on the moon, let alone on a UFO flying in the sky. It wasn't a very good quality telescope. It was made by NASA, funnily enough. Uh, maybe if Elon Musk had made it, it would be better quality. Oh no, shouldn't say his name. That'll upset a lot of people these days. Jesus Christ, by Tesla. Anyway, moving on to the next video. Let's have a look. As I said, I did a number of these last night. Let's watch it from the beginning. Here we go. Okay, let's just zoom in. Again, look at that. Use that star as a point of reference and you realize that it's actually not going in a straight line. It's actually curving around it, it looks like. The other funny thing is the flashes of light, other specks of light that seem to appear around it. Look at that. Now, the flashing is interesting because when I was filming it, I couldn't see the flashing, so that's what the camera's picking up. So if it looks like it might be the light from an airplane blinking, it's not, because I couldn't actually see that with my naked eye. It was just a pure constant light. There was also an incident. I came up to the house to brush my daughter's teeth, came back out, I was looking at the sky, and there was a bright light in the sky, essentially looking like a star, and as soon as I looked at it, it turned off. It was a crazy night, absolutely crazy night. I've never seen so many anomalous things in the sky as I did last night. Let's go for another. I've got 4 of these videos. Here we go. Again, give it a second. We'll zoom in. But you can see the light there. Top left-hand side of the screen. I believe I zoom in now. Look at that. Look at that. It's just absolutely amazing. You can see one thing, right? And if you'd just seen one, you go, oh, I was lucky I caught a satellite. And you can see the ISS and things like that. And it's pretty spectacular. But these things are not going in a straight line. I've seen them speed up, stop, change direction, everything. I mean, the first 3 or 4, I just didn't get my phone out. And that's simply because I was actually enjoying watching it with my own eyes rather than with the camera. I phoned Tom afterwards. I tried to get it so that he could watch it on WhatsApp, but you just don't get the resolution. So I had to keep hanging up and recording them and phoning him back. But, you know, he couldn't explain what these were in prosaic terms either. It was one hell of a show. Literally, I think, I lost count. I think there was possibly 12 or 13 sightings plus the light that was in the sky that just simply went off. Also, when I was recording these on my phone and looking them on my phone, I could see specks of light flashing around these orbs. It was a bit grainy, and you can get video distortion and everything like that when recording at night. Also, the problem last night was the moon was so bright that it was actually messing with the contrast a little bit. It was absolutely amazing moon last night. Obviously not the same as the blood red moon the night before, which I absolutely completely missed because I was asleep. But anyway, let's go and have a look at the last video here. Here we go again. And these are all separate lights. These are not the same object in the sky. This one is actually going in exactly the opposite direction. So traveling, that'd be traveling west. Look at that. And again, you can see these flashes of light that appear around it. Can you see that? Little blinks of light. And there it is, trailing across the sky. There, look, more blinks of light. Let's go back here. There, to the left. All around it. All these little flashes of light. What do you guys make of it? Am I going insane? Is this space debris? Is it satellites? I don't think so. Not with the change of direction. Not with the fact that I would blink and look back and they would be gone, completely gone. It was a crystal clear night last night. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. And those were taken at around 8:20 p.m. We are just, as I said, we're near Faro Airport in the south of Portugal in the Algarve. So if you're watching this and we're anywhere in the vicinity and you happen to see anything last night, do let me know, because I would love to compare footage. But it was one hell of a show. The next episode of Skywatcher is about to come out. It's in editing at the moment. Jake Barber posted this video. I love these videos. The production quality is great. I don't know what camera they're using, but I want one. Let's have a little look at this trailer for episode 2 of Skywatcher.
It's a game of chess, right? If this is an advanced species and is smart enough to do what it's doing, they're probing us, they have the upper hand, and we are the little ants under the magnifying glass.
Exciting. Sorry, that was a pun. I didn't even mean it. Exciting. I love what they're doing at Skywatcher. You know me by now. I believe that disclosure is not going to come from some sort of government agency or the White House or some world leader. at this point. It's going to come from independent research. In fact, I put a post on X the other day, and Bruce Fenton commented on one of my posts. He's doing a lot of independent research himself. He's agreed to come on the show, so hopefully I'm going to get him on live with me and Tom shortly on one of our live Sunday shows. But from me for today, that's everything I've got to cover. But please have a look at those videos in today's episode, and if anybody wants to independently research them, have a look at the raw data, absolutely no problem. Drop me a message in the comments section below, and I will send those raw video files over to you without problem at all. Nothing to hide. And hey, they may be nothing, but to me, I think they were something. Please make sure you head over to my new Patreon page. The link is here below, and it'll also be in the description as well. It really helps me keep this channel going, so any support that you guys can offer is always really, really appreciated. You're all fantastic. Take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.